Hello everyone, and welcome to another Company Heroes 2 replay cast. My name is ATR, and today we're gonna have ourselves a 1v1 on Crossing in the Woods. Our heroes today are going to be Mr. HelpingHans, playing as the British forces in the blue. And his opponent is going to be none other than DevM, playing as the Austere or Wehrmacht faction in the red. So, this is from the ESL, and this is the first of 5 games, if I'm not mistaken, that I am going to be casting throughout the week, featuring none other than Mr. HelpingHans, as we see his climb, progress, and exceptional play throughout the cup, leading towards victory. So spoilers, if you didn't know, he wins, but we want to see how. So, this should be a hell of a match. I'm not sure if all of them are, although I'm pretty sure they're all going to be good, but I at least know by hearsay that this one is pretty goddamn good. So let's take a look at what's going on. In the meantime, we see Mr. HelpingHans getting infantry sections, 3 in total, third one being built right now, but also getting himself the Universal Carrier out on the field. Universal Carrier heading into the center, running into one of the MGs, or the MG, for DevM. DevM building his tier 1 to start with, and getting himself 2 Grants, and of course, the aforementioned MG. We see the MG pushing up to the shack up in the north, forcing that Universal Carrier to back off, because even though, well, no, it's not going to get suppressed, it is eventually going to die to an MG, because, well, it's just a light little carrier. It's not very heavily armored. Thing is, though, that the Universal Carrier, at least at the start, does not have really any way to repair itself. It needs to get Veterancy 1 to unlock that, and that means that if it takes too much damage, it's going to be left a little bit useless for a little while, or you risk, you know, pretty much losing it until you can get Royal Engineers out on the field. Left-hand side, Pyo's in the infantry section, duking it out close range and heavy cover. The Pyo squad should lose that one handily, and they do. Infantry section on the right-hand side, winning against some Grens, as we do see the MG up in the north, trying to harass the Grens as they're capping the point right outside the base for Hans. They disconnect the point, which means that the resources on the right, including the fuel and his munitions, are not going to be providing any resources. In the meantime, though, we do see that this point... Oh, it did not get capped. Hans sent the infantry section off a split second too early and did not manage to actually capture that munitions point, which is unfortunate for him. Shouldn't be that big a deal, but, you know, it's lost resources there, and it could eventually, you know, come up to be a big deal when he doesn't have enough munitions for a certain ability or something. We do see the Doctrine right off the bat for HelpingHans, and that is, of course, the Mobile Assault Regiment, which is the... is it the newest? And one of the newer, at least. I actually forgot if anything else came up, but it's the one that has the land mattress, which is this thing right here, which is a rocket artillery. And I'm assuming we're probably going to see it in play this turn. We haven't actually seen this one in play, you know, at least not in our casts, so let's take a look at it. It gives you access to flamethrowers for the Royal Engineers, which is always nice. Being able to give engineers classes those flamethrowers makes them a lot more useful. It also has the advanced cover combat. Infantry sections will get an improved cover bonus while fighting in cover, and will receive their regular cover bonus out of cover. So it does cost you munitions. It's not a passive, but basically makes your units tougher. You know, they're going to have cover while out of cover, and they improve cover, you know, when in cover. Grant's forced to retreat as we have infantry sections littered around. We also have one hold up inside this shack, making sure that nobody takes that fuel. And we heard something on the right, but not much going on, as the Royal Engineers have now hit the field for HelpingHans, getting themselves upgraded with the flamethrower, and the clown car is now in town. Flamethrowers going off, catching that MG42 very quickly, and forcing it to retreat. Shouldn't be able to kill it. It should, you know, be able to make it out of there alive, but, you know, that's the effect. Flamethrowers, always a good thing to have around, because, well, they're just so good at clearing. After that, we have Infiltration Commandos. Infiltration Commandos can be deployed from any ambient building. Okay, so similar to Jaeger Light Infantry and that sort of infantry style, I'm assuming you can just pop him in any building and get some commandos. Not sure what the difference is between them and the normal ones, but I guess we'll see. Again, haven't really had much of a chance to spot that one. And, of course, the universal carrier died over here, and I completely missed it. So let me write that down so that we can actually see it.
The ability is ready.
Carry at around 5 minutes. All right. Sorry. On the field, though, for DevM, we do see him getting himself a sniper, which is always nice. The shot did fly and force the retreat of that engineer squad. But for HelpingHans, we see his own sniper coming into play. Now, of course, DevM does not know that there is a sniper on the field just yet, while HelpingHans is aware of the other one. So we'll see if he goes straight for the counter snipe, sneaking through cover, or if he's just going to make himself known. So far, though, he is holding fire, so it looks like he might be wanting to just simply go for a counter snipe. So, there it goes. It's in cover, it's moving along. As long as it's in cover, it remains, you know, invisible. Sniper is on the other side of the river on the right-hand side, so HelpingHans' sniper is not going to be in position. But we'll see. Infantry section on the right-hand side, engaging these Grens. The Grens are basically just waiting there as the sniper opens fire and gets some kills. Infantry section in the center, moving up to engage. The British sniper is going to decide to make himself known. Going to be popping some Grens in front, seeing like, hey, you have your sniper, I have a sniper as well. So, game on. Both players going for the natural counter to the sniper on their doctrine or factions, and we see HelpingHans going for the Ike, the AEC, currently hitting the field, and as well we see, well, tier 2 having gone down for DevM, and he's going to be getting himself the 222. Armored car trying to chase down that Dren, managing to not do so. MG42 on the left-hand side, being a nuisance there. Going to get assaulted as well by the armored car. Ooh, very nice maneuver there by HelpingHans, popping smoke right in front of all his infantry from the car, making it so that that MG cannot get any shots off on them, and basically forcing it to retreat. Very, very good, very brilliant. That is quite a good move. So the 222 on the field here for DevM. It looks like the Ike is going to push forward. Shots flying, but missing the scout car, or 222 at this point. We see the armor card backing off into the center. On the right-hand side, it does not look like the infantry section was lost. We still have 3 in total for HelpingHans, so he ended up retreating in time. We have the sniper back here moving into range into the center, and the British sniper doing the same. You can see the areas of fire overlapping right there. And they have their little Venn diagram there. So, yeah. Let's see. DevM pushes over to the left-hand side. We see the Victor's machine gun getting built for HelpingHans, wanting to have something on the field to stop the infantry from pushing, you know, unopposed. Pack on the field for DevM, trying to see if he can catch that armored car. Unable to shoot at it just yet because of this hedge right here, but it does set itself up in a nice little angle there, covering the entire front. Oh. Gets told to attack ground and just hits the barriers in front of it. Still in range of the armored car, but because it wasn't ready for it, is not able to actually get a shot off on it. The snipers having that little area of overlap. Not in anybody's range just yet. Let's take a look at what else. So yeah, there's the land matters as we talked to, and the last one is vehicle crew repairs. Damaged vehicles will not stop. I mean, will stop and begin to repair themselves rapidly. While repairing, these vehicles will be covered by a smoke barrage. Yeah, cool. So vehicles repair themselves, and they pop a smoke while doing so. So that's kind of cool. It does cost 100 munitions though, but you know, it's there.
Mark 3 waiting for orders.
So DevM shifting over to the right-hand side. Left-hand side of the map completely abandoned. We do see the Combat Engineer squad. Well, not Combat, it's a Royal Engineer, sorry. Moving over to Cap. Armored car, trying to stop the Grens from approaching. Snipers having that overlap area right there, but not in anybody's range just yet.
Our capture point. They're trying
And
to
it looks
take
like DevM is currently the one being sort of the aggressor, pushing across the river and getting some damage in there. Rifle grenade flies at that infantry section, gets a little bit of damage in there, kills another man, but it looks like they're all going to make it out of there alive. The sniper for DevM is actually in the center of the map. British sniper able to take shots without any opposition. Down to one man on that Grand Squad, forcing the retreat. Infantry sections on the far right-hand side, capturing that fuel. We do see a infiltration commando squad getting called in. Gets called in right behind that. Oh, trying to catch that Gren. Very nice maneuver there by HelpingHans. Getting himself a kill and potentially getting a second one here with that Gren squad. The 222 trying to do his best it can to stop him, but, you know, not really able to do so since it doesn't have crush. And with a nicely placed grenade, it is able to... the commandos for HelpingHans are able to clear off the AT gun. Pio squad is sitting nearby, sort of waiting to see if they can potentially catch the... or grab the AT gun, maybe? Oof. Anyways, we see DevM selecting his Doctrine. That is, of course, the Mobile Defense Doctrine, calling in a Puma. And with the Puma is able to easily, well, not that easily, actually. It took a lot of damage, but is able to actually handle the armored car, keep itself alive, and essentially start pushing back. Sniper overlap is non-existent right now. The Royal Engineer squad did get killed. So let's write that down. Okay. And the armored car, or well, not armored, well, it is an armored car, but it's a Puma. It's basically shooting into the house as the commandos just pop their way out. They have access to the light gammon bomb, which collapses the house. Vickers machine gun getting some hits in there on the Puma, but, you know, it's not going to do too much to it. As the sniper, pretty much by itself, captures territory on the left-hand side. On a post, another armored card coming up for HelpingHans. And on the right side, the Vickers machine gun and this guy. Pretty much fun, so. British sniper, 50 cal sniper, just sitting around. The DevM sniper moving up, trying to help it clear out the MGs. And the 222 goes for the sniper. Sniper takes a shot at it, but is forced to retreat. But it's a bit of a bait and switch there as it manages to, well, I mean, not manages to, but it basically baits the 222 into range of the armored car, gets a shot in the face, but a quick smoke there by DevM allows him to keep himself alive and pop out of the way, so very nice control by both players. Pack gun setting up, trying to stop the approaching armored car, making sure that it doesn't chase down the 222, which it doesn't, so everything is awesome. Far left-hand side, infantry section capping. We have more infantry sections moving over to the left-hand side to cap territory. And as far as victory points, we're going to have a triple cap going by HelpingHans. 330 to 480 currently in the lead for DevM, so HelpingHans does need this triple cap to equalize the points for a little while at least. Make it a bit of a more even match in that regard. Might not be able to hold them for long, but, you know, every tick counts because you bleed 3 at a time, so that's pretty cool. Infantry sections and Grens engaging on the right-hand side. Left-hand side, we also hear another Gren squad engaging these infantry sections. We also heard a rifle grenade getting popped, but it was canceled at the last second, even though the sound cue did go off. Manages to get another one going on the infantry section inside the house, bringing out the Puma, and with that, I mean, it quickly forces the retreat of that. Over on the right-hand side, the armored car trying to catch the sniper out in the open, perhaps going for the pack gun. Pack gun will be able to take a shot at it at point blank, although it pops the smoke in a weird angle, but it manages to actually work. And the pack gun is unable to take a shot. Armored car 222 managing to get some shots in there on that the AIC. I don't know what to call it. The AEC. Kind of want to call it the EAC. Which stands for East Australian Current. Anyways, Panzer Grenadiers getting equipped with Treks over on the left-hand side, supporting the MG42. Sniper and Puma in the center. Snipers are still alive, still only barely overlapping themselves. Puma gets a good shot going there on the armored car. Oof, down to low health. Could actually take it out there. Misses the shot, so it's going to stay alive this time, although it spins itself around in a dime, dropping the hydraulic in the center of its chassis and turning around. And it's going to backpedal its way into the base. Grand Squad pushing forward across the river, trying to capture some territory. The Puma trying to give chase to the armored car. Not a lot on the field that can stop it. We do have the sniper nearby. It could potentially take a shot, you know, and maybe damage it a little bit. Critical shot. What, does it stun it, or what does it do? Temporarily disabling the target. Yeah, so that's cool.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
We see the pack gun on the right-hand side pulling back all the way back to the base. Seems like it's going to be wanting to reinforce itself. We also see the 222 taking a lot of damage, down to a sliver of health and a damaged engine. The Puma as well, getting the same damage going off on it, but with the sniper in range and small arms fires going, the Puma should be taken care of. Ooh, these guys could actually take a Puma for themselves. They do. No. Yeah, that was not the right choice. If there wasn't anybody opposing there, you know, potentially, but small arms fire does actually damage a Puma, so at the stage that it was, that just ended up costing Helping Hands a little bit of manpower, but at the same time, it, you know, denies the vehicle, so, you know, it's not a complete loss, but, you know, the best, or the better alternative would have just simply been for him to target fire the Puma and destroy the vehicle. Panzer Grenadiers trying to chase down the sniper. Commandos throwing a nice grenade in the path of the approaching Panzer Grenadiers, managing to execute the squad on the retreat. Nice move again by Helping Hands, picking himself up another nice kill there. Command tank in play now for DevM. We do have a 6-pounder. No, it's not 6-pounder, 2-pounder gun. No, it is a 6-pounder gun. Never mind. Yeah. Why did I say 2? Anyways, an AT gun on the field for Helping Hands, so that is able to produce a lot of damage for a. Ooh, the sniper might be going down here. Oh, nice move again by Helping Hands. He is on point with those smoke barrages. Popping the, yeah, it's not going to be enough, though. Very nice attempt there by Helping Hands. Moving in the armored car in the way of the tank, popping smoke to break line of sight against the sniper, trying to keep him alive. Unfortunately, though, it doesn't pan out. But at the same time, it looks like the sniper for DevM has as well died, so I did not catch that as well. Wow, I'm missing everything important going on. 222 in the center, trying to back off against the approaching infantry sections. There is an MG42 right there trying to stop the commandos. The commandos are holding out quite a bit. However, the infantry sections just simply run themselves straight into the MG, which is not going to turn out well for it. But the command tank has been killed as the armored car and the AT gun deal with it up in the north. Again, I'm just missing everything. So hopefully I'm doing a good job at keeping up with all these things, and you'll be able to see that when it does happen. And again, DevM just sends up his 222 and goes up to crush the Ike once again. Gets it killed, chases it down into the base. Very risky maneuver as we see the armored car 222 popping its own smoke. Again, breaking line of sight and managing to make his way out of there. Both players being complete badasses in the way that they control their units. Infantry section retreating from the center as we see a second command tank hitting the field. The 6-pounder gun trying to back off, taking a hit there, losing one of its members. Second shot flies but misses.
Typical enemy trick, isn't it?
The AT gun loses a second member, but manages to reinforce right on time before it loses the third one. It is not getting reinforced now, so it looks like it is going to be left there.
One of our anti-tank guns is gone.
As Helping Hands decides to essentially abandon the AT gun, not going to try and keep it alive. In the meantime, though, he is building a Cromwell, which should be able to handle that tank quite easily. Center map, we hear an MG42 getting cleared out here by the commandos. Royal Engineers moving up to capture it and being forced to retreat. We also have the Vickers machine gun behind it, providing some support. As the 222 moves up into range, the Vickers machine gun, I mean, it's in range there, but it's not shooting at it. Not entirely sure why. And up in the north, the command tank trying to do as best it can to harass the infantry as they approach. Almost getting a kill on the Royal Engineer squad, but the Cromwell hits the field. And, well, the Cromwell is far superior to the command tank. The command tank's main gun is quite poor at penetrating that armor. DevM, though, does try and turn the frontal armor to see if he can, you know, bounce off a couple shots and maybe stay alive. Doesn't work, however. And the Cromwell stays alive. Takes a shot by the pack gun, but DevM now down to 37. Getting himself another Puma just to continue to have those vehicles on the field. 37 versus the 58 of HelpingHans. That's tough. Both players, though, slugfest here, just trading units back and forth in every direction. Superb play for now. So far, I should say. What are the bulletins that they have? Let's see. HelpingHans has Cromwell 5% reload. And infantry section is a 2-2 and the 3% accuracy. And this guy has sniper, grenadiers. Giving the sniper 4% increased armor. So we hear the Puma on the left-hand side taking some shots at the infantry across the river. Not doing too much. The infiltration commandos doing quite a good job. Obviously, they do have those infiltration capabilities, which trigger when they go into cover. So they're actually able to cover, not cover, but cap while cloaked. So it's a very neat and handy thing to have. So that makes this a Doctrine very strong, actually. Needless to say, I mean, I'm sure with the land mattress is also pretty powerful, which we haven't seen yet, but, you know, seems pretty well rounded.
The sharpshooter has arrived.
Second sniper on the field for DevM. We see our Grand Squad on the right-hand side trying to retreat. Infantry section's taking some shots at it as it does. One man left, sliver of health, but it looks like it's barely going to make it out of there. Center map, commandos pushing to the front, getting themselves into cloak and light cover. Essentially acting as spotters. Well, not really, because there's nothing for, you know, to shoot across range, but, you know, could easily ambush something that makes its way across. And they do seem to maintain the cloak while out of cover for a little while. Not too long, I don't think, but... So yeah, he moves it over to the left-hand side, making sure he knows what's going on. Panzer Grenadiers with Trex over on the right-hand side, taking some shots at the Cromwell. The Cromwell taking some damage. Has gotten the tank commander to improve the vision of it. And this new sniper on the field taking some shots, making itself known. Gets 3 kills in total so far.
The enemy is taking our territory.
And that's about it. More Cromwells coming into play. Far left-hand side, we do have the... infantry section capturing territory. Victory points are 266 to 344, so DevM still holding a lead. We see the commandos getting quickly spotted there by the 222, forced to retreat as the sniper also takes shots. 222 has gotten veteran C3 now. It's got 10 kills, including 1 vehicle. And this makes it a lot more accurate, mobile, and such, so... pretty cool at veteran C3. That autocannon can actually do quite a bit of damage. Puma moving along behind the lines. Ooh, we see DevM going for a second sniper. Or, well, third at this point, but 2 snipers out at a time. Feeling that there's a lot of infantry on the field and even the MG. So, yeah, not a bad idea. Could potentially go for some surprise squad wipes with that. Puma moving all the way to the left-hand side. Going to be catching that Cromwell out in the open. Does manage to get a good hit on the Cromwell and do a little bit of damage as the Cromwell returns fire and misses. But, I mean, With 2 Cromwells on the field, that Puma could actually just be getting itself killed. Cromwell coming up, going to be flanking that Puma. The Puma is now done for. Main gun destroyed. Puma is going to be popping some smoke, I'm assuming. No, it looks like she's going to be sacrificed. And yeah, down goes the Puma. So Helping Hands pulling further ahead. Feeling rather good about that. Double snipers now on the field. Let's keep a hotkey on each of them just to keep an eye, see what they're doing. Back at base, we do have that med bunker to make sure that everything comes up at full strength. Helping Hands getting more Royal Engineers. Probably wanting to be able to get those repairs going as quickly as possible. Shots flying into the center of the river and the crossroads there, or the road. Helping Hands may be thinking that there might be some mines there, so wants to make sure that he doesn't get caught by surprise. There's, of course, that crater there, so there was one, I believe. So right-hand side, Grand Squad pushing forward, getting caught there by the Vickers machine gun. Sniper shots flying, 2 snipers at a time. Oh, infantry section is going to be forced to retreat. Can they make it out of there? Yes, yes, they can. Vickers machine gun, now going to be the target here of the double snipers. Double sniper shots fly. There goes one. There not goes the other. Okay, never mind. Only killing one and moving back. Cromwell moving up. Going to be trying to do what it can. We do have an M6 mine right there in the middle of the road. 222 could actually hit it. Nope. It's going to be bouncing tree trunks. So Helping Hands having quite a bit of control in the map right now, pinning DevM into essentially a quarter of the map. They'll still have access to that munitions though, so it's not too bad. Pack gun taking the shot, getting a good hit there on that Cromwell, forcing it to back off and clear the way. We do have an AT gun left right there on the field. Not sure at what point it got left there, but it's still there. And it looks like the pack gun and even the Panzer Grenadiers are going to move up to try and take out the weapon. Unnecessary, as they destroy the weapon, which causes a deluge of debris to fly in all directions from everything and hit the camera a little bit. Third command tank of the game for DevM. Going to be trying to do something with those. Infantry retreating as the command tank was trying to go for some crushing. The land mattress throwing a barrage into that zone right there with everything. Did it score any kills? Yeah, it did score 3 kills, 3 infantry kills, but that's about it. There's white phosphorus barrage and high explosive rockets, which according to this, I'm going to assume that was white phosphorus as it, you know, stays on the field and essentially denies the area, similar to fire, except if I'm not mistaken, white phosphorus can't actually kill, it just brings you down to 1 HP, which just makes it so that everything else can kill you. Teller mine getting spotted there by Helping Hands' Royal Engineers. Both Royal Engineer squads getting equipped with sweepers. I mean, basically at this level of play, you kind of have to go for sweepers pretty much all the time. Because, I mean, you know that your opponent is going to be using mines, you know. Mines win games, and these players want to win. We have that mine over here on the north, which got hit by something. It might have actually gotten hit by a Grand Squad. No. I already have too many notes of things that need to happen. Let me... I'll note it here just to see what happened. We'll see. Okay. So yeah, Cromwell pushing over on the right-hand side. The command tank managing to stop it. Does have the support of 2 pack guns though, so it's going to be very difficult for those Cromwells to push aggressively. They need to swing around and get a good angle. So the land mattress is still being loaded, still getting ready to still 20 seconds. Yeah. Commandos in the front. Oof, Cromwell's getting a good combo shot going there. Oh, it bounces off the frontal armor. Can you get the final shot? Land mattress is about to come back online. It's now online. Oh, Cromwell tank goes down as it moved a little bit too greedily. Trying to go for the kill on the command tank. Manages to get itself shot up there by the pack guns and finished off by a shred of the Panzer Grenadiers. Thunder grenade flying at the infantry section. They managed to eat that completely. And we hear the commandos getting themselves right on top of those pack guns as the 222 moves on top of them and pops the smoke in their face, which blinds them and pretty much forces them to retreat. Whoa, what the hell was that? So all the infantry sections here for Helping Hands retreating across the field. We see another Cromwell tank getting built for Helping Hands. And he does have a decent amount of fuel. So, I mean, he has the leftovers as well. So, you know, not bad. Double sniper still on the field here for DevM. 10 kills on one and only 4 kills on the other. So they haven't been able to do too much. But, you know. They're still there. They're still a threat. .222 over on the right-hand side here, harassing those engineers.
Heavy machine gun crew killed. There's a rather splendid Cromwell ready to go.
That wasn't an engineer's score, was it? Wow, I'm too tired today. Sorry, guys. Come on. I can do this. I thought I could, but damn, it was a tiring day. Left-hand side, we see the Cromwell going for the kill on the snipers. Down goes the first sniper. Second sniper now getting chased down. Can the Cromwell finish it off? Well, it is getting chased down by 2 pack guns. Is it worth it for Helping Hands to kill off a sniper and lose a Cromwell? Well, whether it's worth it or not, might not be an option. Panzer Grenadiers trying to chase down the Cromwell. Ooh, the Cromwell getting caught in the terrain. 222 throwing barrages into the rear. Looks like it's going to be able to finish it off there with his last barrage. It's out of control, yeah. Yeah, at that stage, it would have basically been better for Helping Hands to just go for the kill on the sniper and sacrifice it, but, well, still managed to inflict a decent amount of damage there. Second Cromwell moving up. Manages to clear out one of the pack guns. The command tank moves up, supported by the other pack gun and the 222, and even a Puma. So not a easy thing here for... And as the Cromwell gets chased down, we saw a barrage of something getting called in. But the Cromwell managing to play a ring around the HQ. Down to a sliver of health, though. Might actually get itself killed. Ooh, the Cromwell actually manages to keep himself alive. Nice control there by Helping Hands. The Puma still trying to go for the kill. Does not want to abandon hope. The Cromwell just sits there on the back of the base. Moves forward, takes a shot, hits its own base, because of course it will. But the Puma, oh, it bounced the shot off the frontal armor. Pops the smoke, shot flies from the Cromwell, misses. Puma returns fire, and down goes the Cromwell. Very nice control there by Mr. DevM. But the Puma, well, I mean, it might still actually make it out of there. Keeps getting shot at with small arms fire, but there's no vehicle to chase it down. Second Cromwell, or at this point, I don't even know what the number is. Hitting the field. The command tank trying to move up by itself. Going to be getting eaten alive here by the other Cromwell. So that's bad there for DevM. So he's going to lose this guy. Did manage to clear out the land mattress. And just to get a good speed bump there by the road. Panzer Grenadier is going to be moving up. Can the Cromwell finish it off? Might be able to, but at the same time, might actually not be worth it here, as it might actually get itself killed. Grenade does fly. Oh, nice grenade. Good hit. Low in health on those Panzer Grenadiers, forcing the retreat. Down to 2 men on that. Heavy machine gun is left there on the field, the MG42.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
And the Cromwell there for Helping Hands, just itching for a fight. We see a high explosive barrage getting called in right on top of everything. Might actually hit the Puma, but it looks like they're all going to be able to make it out of there. Does it actually specify like what's good against what? General saturation and area denial. Oof! Crombo moves up and gets double barrage. Loses its engine and it should lose its life. Yeah. Oof. That was stuff there for Helping Hands. Going a little bit too greedy there. Maybe trying to move up and finish off one of the vehicles, which they're all supremely crippled. I mean, this one doesn't even have a gun, and all of these are like 25%. They're going to get repaired and eventually back onto the field, but it does also give Helping Hands a bit of time there where nothing is going on. Still, though, most of his troops are back at base licking their wounds. They're going to be moving out slowly, you know, after a little while, but yeah, I mean, that hurt.
Capture point is being overrun.
Blocks line of sight. Okay, so the white phosphorus basically only damages infantry, while this one, you know, can do damage to vehicles. So probably not a lot of damage, but it was the right call there to do high explosives, as it could have actually killed one of those vehicles. So the sniper's still on the field, 16 kills so far, moving up to get some more shots going as the MG42 suppresses the approaching infantry. Victory points of 235 to 121, now in the lead for Helping Hands, managing to do quite a bit of damage. DevM does call in the Ostrupen reserves, which, you know, he now gets 2. Ostrupen, not very strong, but they are men, they are bodies on the field and rifles that shoot, so, you know, better having those things than not having anything, right? .222, 13 kills so far, getting across the field and taking shots to the ass. AT gun managing to hit it pretty well. We see a smoke getting popped by DevM as he wants to keep the vehicle alive. And while it might not do much, as you know, as far as being a super squad wiper or killer, having him in the field, doing that harassment, doing that extra damage, it's just, you know, that's up after a while.
Hang on, chaps. Orders.
Land mattress is back online. Put a hotkey on that one. Keep an eye on that one, see what happens. So DevM moving back. Also trying to get his vehicles back in order. The 222 now damaged, moving back to the pseudo repair station here as the pilots are just sitting around all the vehicles. White phosphorus barrages getting called in right in the center of the map, seemingly clearing one of the Panzer Grenadier squads. The second squad with the Shrek is there on the field, has gotten pinned down, and we see the Ostrupen having to run through the white phosphorus, which should damage them if I'm not mistaken, but it doesn't look like it's going to stick to them. Command tank now back online, pushing straight into the center. MG and infantry section only there to stop it. Not going to be stopping it really, but with the AT gun behind it, should be able to be enough. Another Cromwell coming into play for Helping Hands. Just liking his main battle tank. Nothing special, nothing fancy, no tricks. Command tank on the right-hand side, harassing troops. DevM. Center map, the infiltration commandos have once again caught the AT guns a bit out of position and manages to decrew them. The sniper, though, is trying his best it can to clear out the commandos. They do end up hitting retreat down to 1 man. Can the sniper take another shot and kill them? He's gonna try. Oof, misses his shot. It's not gonna fly. Veteran C3 acquired on them. What did they get? Fire incendiary explosive round veteran ability. Wait, no, that's the sniper. Oh, yeah. Okay, can't select that guy. That's fine. I was like, what? Command tank getting upgraded with its armored skirts as it gets veteran C2. Looking very sexy. Royal Engineer Squad forced to retreat. Victory points 189 to 98. Pretty much doubling the points right now. We see a high explosive barrage. Oof, oof. That Ostrupman squad just gets nailed there. MG42 gonna get cleared off. We do have the Cromwell right there. The command tank managing to deflect the shot with its newfound health and armor, I suppose. Although it's not really armor increase. I see the command tank managing to get out of that one alive as a Faust does go off on the Cromwell. Pack guns are trying to put themselves in position to maybe take out the Cromwell, shooting through the shack, managing to get a good hit on it. It's going to try and back off again. The pack gun shots fly, but does not manage to get a hit. And a good attack here by HelpingHans clears out both of the pack guns and leaves them there to the taken. One of them does get stolen as the Royal Engineer Squad manages to retreat, gets to turn itself around, and is going to be able to get a shot directly off on the command tank. Oof! Shot flies through the smoke, but misses. Nice attempt there. The commandos are going to get right on top of the sniper, but the commandos are going to get themselves killed, and unfortunately... Oh! Did the commando explode, or... I think that might have been DevM's own mistake. I think he might have thrown the incendiary round. I'm going to have to look at that again. Just to confirm what the hell happened there. But heavy losses on both sides. The Cromwell does end up going down as the Puma comes into play. The pack guns, one of them kind of gets taken a little bit back, but is also cleared. So DevM is able to continue to push. He has 64 top cap versus the 29 of HelpingHans. I mean, HelpingHans just... I don't see how he can come back from this one. I mean, it is 160 to 89. However, I mean, there is a triple cap currently going by DevM, and HelpingHans just pretty much lost everything. The land mattress is gone, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's this thing here? No. Anti-gun is back there. I mean, I saw it get cleared, but I didn't see it get destroyed, but I'm assuming it got destroyed. Ah, there it is. There's the wreckage of the land mattress, so no more artillery barrage. As we see HelpingHans going for a sniper. Another AT gun left there on the world by HelpingHans. Shreks flying from the Panzer Grenadiers. We see yet another command tank getting called in by DevM. Shots fly. A very nice hit there on the oof. Shoots across the smoke. But yeah, I mean, looks to me like HelpingHans loses this one. Less than 100 points left. Got a command tank, scout car, and everything just barreling down on top of him. Does have a sniper on the field, which could potentially help, but yeah, HelpingHans throws in the towel. Cool. So it's not a win. Haha. I even fooled myself. But wow, very good play by both. It was pretty amazing. A lot of things going on. And a lot of things that I'm going to have to look at again and get some picture-in-picture. But anyways, guys, so yeah, this is basically the week of HelpingHans, as I'm going to be looking at all those games all the way to the final. And yeah, hopefully it should be fun, and you should be seeing some pretty awesome play. But anyways, guys, I do hope you enjoyed the game. If you have any positive or negative remarks, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below. If you have any replays you want to send me, go ahead and send them to the email that I will put in the description. But otherwise, I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.